Good morning, onliners. It's Miller coming to you from my classroom, and it's Dressed to Unimpress Day. So I have my sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come shirt on. Actually, as you've noticed, I'm sure, dressing to unimpress is my jam. I mean, I do it all the time. Okay, so you're gonna I hopefully be happy about this. You guys are ahead by a lot of my in-person class. And that's because I kept teaching you guys while I was on leave, but my lesson plans for the in-person class, they didn't get through everything because things happened like the Warrior Day and the MCAs yesterday, and so you're a whole act ahead. We are going to start Act 3 next week. They're having the Acts 1 and 2 quiz today. So next week, my in-person classes, we're just going to hit the ground running on Monday through Friday and get through Acts 3 and 4. I asked you guys to read Act 3 this week, so you're an act ahead if you did that. And then, so I'm just going to have you read one act next week, Act 4, and then update your major work status sheets. That's pretty easy, but please don't blow off the reading, because after next week, we should just have one act left to finish the play. There's 5 acts. So, and then you'll have to turn in your major work status sheets. We'll have a test and all of that malarkey. Okay, I made some notes. I feel like I'm crazy because I've been talking about Hamlet, but stuff you've already read in my in-person class. Okay, just some notes about Act 4. So at the end of Act 3, Hamlet has this big blowout with his mom, and then he kills Polonius, and we talked about that. But Act 4 starts out with him, he's hidden the body of his girlfriend's dad, so he's really acting weird. And Ophelia is devastated about her dad dying, but also that her boyfriend killed her dad, so that's not a good situation. And then Hamlet's being sent to England. Claudius wants to get rid of him. Actually, he secretly wrote letters to the King of England because they're chums, and it says you need to kill Hamlet immediately when he gets off the ship. And he gives the letters to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, who are going with him on the ship to England to make sure he gets there. Meanwhile, Laertes finds out that his dad is dead, Polonius, and there was no funeral or anything, and he is ticked off and he thinks that Claudius did it. And so he shows up just enraged. A lot of people like to compare Laertes to Hamlet because Hamlet is not getting revenge for his dad all this time, but Laertes wants to kill the first person he sees that he knows did it. And so he's quick to act, whereas Hamlet really, I don't know, maybe he's just not a killer, like Milla the Killer. All right. And then Ophelia is literally going to lose her mind. She goes crazy, and she starts singing for some reason a lot. And then her words give some hints as to how intimate she has been with Hamlet and how disappointed she is and how she misses her dad. All right, and then Laertes finds out not only that his dad is dead, but he comes back to the castle and sees his sister has lost her mind. And so he's upset about that. Meanwhile, Hamlet conveniently gets attacked by pirates on his ship when going to England, and somehow he's the only one that the pirates take, and then they're holding him for ransom. So he ends up coming back to Elsinore, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are the only ones that make it to England. But you'll find out later that Hamlet snuck into their cabin on the ship at night, found the letters that Claudius wrote to have him executed, and so Hamlet forged a new letter, and he had his dad's signet ring on it, so it proves that the king sent it, and he has instructions for Rosencrantz and Guildenstern to be executed. So if that happens, that'll be 3 people that Hamlet has been responsible for killing, but not the one he's supposed to, right? So he killed Polonius, his girlfriend's dad, and then he's having his 2 school chums executed when they get to England. Well, actually, they're not really nice friends, but so. Okay, so that's a couple of the things that you'll be reading, and I'm going to turn this around. So here's what I meant by how I do the plot summary in my class. So, and you can do this too if you want. Like I said, some people come and take pictures of it. I know, not the best art, but so this is where we are right now in person. Hamlet's just got the plan to have the actors act out the scene that the ghost said happened to him. And then we talked about, I already lectured to you about the motif of watching. Okay, so lots of stuff going on. So again, Laertes is ticked off. He's looking to kill whoever killed his dad. Ophelia, she's lost it. She's very sad. And she'll never be the same. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. And here's my little symbols so far. Good job. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.